Welcome back, and in the last episode we absolutely bored ourselves to death in 4 Ways of Mystery. I have to admit I made an absolute tit of it by forgetting entirely what to do, and the fact that there was 2 manta rays and not just one, which I spent half an hour off the recording trying to find. But we're getting into a little bit more of an interesting set of levels here, so we're going to try and get through the next 2 here. And this one is up and down. We've got shown a very silent intro there of this first area, and in front of us we have a mastering glyph for endurance. You're ready to master the power of endurance. Glyphs of endurance increase your resistance to harm and restore your well-being. Okay. So we've got a rather large rock in front of us. We've got lots of little volcanic outlets here. Try and avoid them. And just in this first area we should have a few pickups. So we've got the power of sonar here. We've got a little bit of air, which I'll get just now to stop Ecco from moaning. What have we got round here? Power of air, that would be helpful for sure. And a guardian glyph. Let's see what he's saying. Deep in the earth, the water is restless. Cracking the stone releases its power. Ride the strong current swift, but with caution, speed, and your powers will yield you success. Okay. So cracking the rock is this thing here, which is sitting actually on top of a geyser, I believe. Well, basically a volcanic outlet which will shoot us up into the sky. If you play this level on Dreamcast, so this level is called Up and Down, there's actually 3 level exits here. 2 of them are 2 bonus levels. Unfortunately on the PlayStation 2 we can't reach the bonus levels quite yet. So one of them is down here. But you require rock to block that current. And the second one is a little bit later on in the level. I don't know why they changed it in the PlayStation 2 version, where you can only reach these bonus levels after you've completed the game. It might have been something to do with the fact that people possibly didn't realise that they were kind of not part of the main storyline, and they were just ended up doing them anyway, because I think they're actually quite difficult. But basically they're kind of callbacks to the old 2D Ecco days. They're 2.5D, they're 3D, but they're sort of scrolling platformers. But we don't get to do them yet. I might try them at the end of the playthrough, I might not, I'm not entirely sure. But we've got our first vitalet in here. And we're about to have a little bit of a tough time, because once we shoot this rock open and then go up the geyser, we're going to have to try and get 3 of these vitalets, and it is not an easy thing to do. First, what we've got to do is collect a second power of endurance, otherwise we die going up the spout eventually. And we've got to collect 3 vitalets on the way up. So that's going to be, I'm sure, absolutely tons of fun. So let's pick up the power of sonar and sonar this rather large rock here. Treat it to a little cutscene, and here's the geyser. And that is where we are going. Let's pick up the power of air, whatever that was, around here. That's endurance again, don't actually need that. I do need the power of air though. Where is the power of air? Sonar, don't need that. I could have just gone up and got air, but I'm right next to wherever the air power up is. Here it is. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully I get it first time, I doubt it. But yeah, we've got a bit of work on the way up here and it's slightly frustrating, so let's go. Got to try and first get this power of endurance. Did I get it? I think I did. Now we've got to try and get... Oh, I missed that first one. Right away, that is an absolute ruiner. So, I've now got to exit. Oh man, okay. Exit, and then we'll restart into it again. I'll quickly just use the power of sonar this time to open that top bit. That's so annoying. Thankfully, I think if we pick up at least the first one and we were to then miss the second one in the tunnel, it will save the fact that I've got 2 out of 5. Fingers crossed. It is quite funny actually seeing that the power of endurance really doesn't add all that much to Ecco's health because we've got that many vitalities, but right, come on, let's try and get this. Could be a bit cheeky and use save states of the emulator, but I don't really fancy doing that, to be perfectly honest. We'll try and play it a little bit more old school. I picked up the power sonar, but that's already broken, so that was completely and utterly pointless. And I do keep getting hurt by, I think, those little underwater spouts there, but where's the power of air? Oh, I picked up. Right, okay, that's a good start. Take number 2, let's try this. So we need to aim for the power of endurance. I think I got it there. Right, if I slow Ecco down, that's never a good start. Slow down Ecco. Oh, that's the first one, thank goodness. Okay, I think some of the issues that I had was that I used to actually accelerate up here, which was probably a bit stupid. Very typical of me. But Ecco's actually taking his time here, so that's making it way easier. That possibly was the entrance from the top of the level, just below us there. You can come back this way slightly later, but I'm not too sure. Oh, come on! Oh, it's just painful. Okay, let's exit again. Try this. I knew this wasn't going to happen first time, but I did say I would try. Right, let's reload, continue game. Normally I wouldn't be trying to collect all the vitalities. This is actually the first time I have ever tried to collect all the vitalities in this game, I have to admit. So the only things that we actually really need here are the power of endurance, just initially, to dampen the blow, and the power of air, because we have quite a long spout to go up. Where is the power of endurance? I do struggle a little bit in some ways with the layout of some of these levels, I have to admit, and I'm not particularly the worst with directions, so I can imagine it'll be pretty confusing for some people. But anyway, let's head straight back up, try and get this power of endurance. Perfect, done that right away. So if you don't pick up that power of endurance, despite the fact that you have already picked one up down in the main chamber, you will take damage the whole way up, because for some reason it's scripted that you will take continuous damage and that the first power of endurance won't basically give Ecco invulnerability to... Oh, for fuck's sake, honestly. Too busy spraffing shite. Right, come on. We'll go to the top and we'll see what we can do. We've got that one, because we're actually paying attention now. Oh, and I died. That's always good. It's Ecco's destiny, yep. Okay. So we do have 3 out of 5. So we've got just that middle one to collect. And as per usual, I can't find where the hell I'm going. I think this is straight across if I go over. Yeah, that's the glyph. Yeah, here you are. But it is actually really dark. I don't know if that is just my lighting conditions in here, but I'm struggling to see that a wee bit. But I can't actually slow Ecco down again, like I did the first time, which is a bit weird. I'll just take all these rocks straight to the face. Pretty much looked like I aimed for that one, to be honest. There we go. Backwards Ecco, come on. Avoid that. Right, the vital is here somewhere. Yes! Okay, 3rd time's a charm, so we can just make our way straight to the top, I think, now. Let's just bypass all this crap through this butthole. Down here, we'll just take all these volcanic spouts straight to the chest. I might die again. Shouldn't be finding it that difficult. Let's try and just get up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Avoid these. Is it better to take it slow? Am I being stupid by continuing on so fast? Oh, what? I got fried from a distance there. How many have we got? 4 out of 5. Okay, so we can just focus on getting the hell up this tunnel. Yes, and if you touch that rock, I think it hurts as well. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? It's only molten rock. Don't need you. Did better at this the second time. I need the power of endurance. Thank you. Right, up we go again. This is where I will miss this. No, I didn't. Thank goodness. So yeah, first section here, we've got to deal with these fallen rocks, which I think might actually aim for you, or that possibly a slightly later level. It just feels kind of like they're aiming for you. I'm probably just aiming for them, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's just take it easy, going up here. Only been playing the game for 25 years, and I look like I'm playing it for the first time. Of course, what a pro Major League gamer. Right, and that's a bit boring, just go. Right, now we're starting with these. Oh man. It might help me a little bit if I just get the hell through here and then do it so fast that they can't actually start. That has worked for me in the past. Requires a little bit of yeah, see, there we go. We were right in that spout there and it just didn't care. Wee-hee! So, welcome to the top of the geyser. This is widely renowned in the game as being one of the most beautiful locations and having one of the most beautiful soundtracks. I'll shut up a second but so you can hear it. Yeah, nice little respite after some of the crap that we've just been through, particularly that pish down there. So, what have we got here? We've got a vision glyph right at the top. Let's see what you're saying. So there's a turtle, a stingray, and a power up there. Mastering glyph. Okay. The juxtaposition is definitely nice. And you've got the light rays coming through, everything's beautiful, and what appears to be a rather large waterfall. So again, we're talking about the bonus levels that you can't get in the PlayStation 2 version the first time you play through, but you can in the Dreamcast. The second one would be just up here. It would actually be in this pool, just slightly above where Ecco's nose is. There would be a ring to jump through. And if you miss any vitalates, I never noticed that Ecco's little... Ecco has like a GIF texture on his blowhole. That is so funny. They thought of everything. Look at that. Anyway. This is the first time I'm playing it in this high resolution as well, so... If we jump over here... Oh! Did I get that wrong? Did I get that severely wrong? Okay, yeah, maybe not. That's just for the bonus level. Right, okay. We've even got a little fish here. Let's just up our health a little bit. Yeah, what a nice place to come out. Top of the volcano. Wonderful. You can go down this waterfall. Here we are, we're at the bottom. So yeah, I did forget. Here's the 5th and final vitality of the level, up and down. Can we get you? Do we need... This is a bit of a pain. So if you jump through here, you actually accidentally find... to get back to the chamber that we're going up, and the music, of course, changes back. You can't jump back up there. You're going to have to go back up through the chamber again, which is through here. So let's do that now. and we'll go back to where the vital is. So yeah, this takes you right back down to where the rocks are. So I might have been able to get the rest of the vitals again. I'm not entirely sure. I think you might have missed the first one. If I die here, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to start crying. Just because, why does life need to be that way? Come on, Ecco, just move. Yes, right, there we go. I'm going to employ the uses of these fish again. Where are they? That's not the same ones. They're crap. There's ones that I was using. Is that the same ones? Oh, the big ones that were up here. Yeah, they've changed. Oh, that's good. Good for me. Right, anyway. Let's get over here. Ecco's moaning about not breathing air. There you go. Oh, we sucked in a big breath, mate. How are we going to get this? This is a pain in the arse. Have you got to kind of go up to the surface, then down? How the hell did I get that? Because that is literally could as well be on the tip of his nose, and I can't get it. Let's see. No, you bastard of a game. Okay, back down this bloody hole again. And I've got less health than I did the first time, so this might result in a little cheeky death. Hopefully not. Through the arseholes of up and down. I have to admit that the developers did a pretty good job of finding different things to do in the game as gameplay mechanics. It's pretty cool. And at the top we've got a big, what do you call that? Kind of reminds me of the basalt? Can't really remember. Anyway, it's pretty low poly, whatever it is. Yes, the good fish are back. Hang on. Just get these guys. I can. Come on. I'm forgetting that each time I go up that as well, I don't have the power of air, so Ecco is quite right to be moaning. Practically just been slow cooked. But look how nice this is. We've got the fish here, that one at the front. Kind of looked a bit broken. We've got fish, we've got turtles, we've got stingrays directly below me. They call them a stingray. Right, how the hell do you get this? Have I got to go? Don't go in the frickin' thing, man. You were nowhere near it. He was nowhere near it. Right, okay. I had him tilted up the other way and everything. I suppose so. See you back up there, guys. Right, so we're back down in the bottom bay here with the turtle and the vitalet. So where I was going wrong was that just along here we have this to help us get through, and with that, no problem. Yeah, sometimes it helps to explore the level first, Galinsky. So let's get on with the rest of the level now that I've finished chasing after that daft crystal. So what we've got down here, so we already know we've got a whole bunch of stingrays actually, I didn't even notice that, but we've got Mama Stingray over there with the turtle just sort of chilling around it. I don't know what he's doing, he could be taunting it, could be playing with it, or he could just be dumb. Ecco's already moaning about air, so let's just quickly get that. Look at how nice this is round here, we've got palm trees, we've got a little bit of algae on top of the water. Oh, it's beautiful. You can see for miles. Let's see what's over the edge. Can we see anything? Can we see anything over the edge? Can we get Ecco over the edge? Oh, we're so high up. We're up the bay. Right. So, what's in this little big crop here? We have another power up here, which we don't know what it does. But this is the power of invisibility. Or stealth, I think the game refers to it as. But of course, we've not learned it yet, so we can't pick it up. That is the power up, which is underneath this stingray here. And if we go through here, where we picked up the I can't remember what the hell that's called. I think it makes you go faster. We have a glyph. Guardian glyph, what's he saying? Scare a giant with a giant and quickly seize the hidden prize, for while you see you cannot pass. Now what that's referring to is if we go through here to where the label exit is, it'll become quite apparent. There's a mirror here. And of course we can see Ecco, so for as long as we can see us, we cannot pass. And there was a weird tattoo on the side of Ecco there. Oh, look at that. Emulator problems. Okay. So we've got to presumably use invisibility so we can't see ourselves to pass by it. And instead what we're going to do is call over the turtle. And knock him down. Can we move him over this direction? Nope. Okay, let's see if we can move this thing. It thinks that I'm contacting the bloody stingray now. Oh, go, go, go. Ow! Yeah, ready to master the power of stealth. We're going to pop up a big text box while you're in the way of the stingray that can sting you. No problem. Thanks for that. So we've mastered the power of stealth. I think it's pretty apparent what it does. You pick it up, turn invisible, and we should be able to pass through this mirror no problem. You can still see Ecco, but you know, who cares about that? Semantics. We're now in roaring forces. And yeah, if the loading screen's anything to go by, this is going to be an absolute ton of fun for us. As if we didn't have enough of the eel in the 4 Ways of Misery. And we're back to a dark, dimly lit, and shark-infested water with jellyfish. Why not? Why not? Let's go over and chat to this first. Oh, that shark looked like it was about to come for me. Path guarded by terror and no one will pass safely. Its eyes are of lightning, so you must stay concealed. Path guarded by terror, so that's presumably going to be the Moriel. No one can pass it. Its eyes are of lightning, which means it's going to be shooting lightning out of me. Either that or they're just bright white, who knows. So you must stay concealed, which probably means that we have to be hidden or invisible. Now what I'm actually going to do, because I know that we can, is I'm going to just go invisible right away. So that these sharks leave us the hell alone, which worked not so well there. We also have a power of endurance behind the waterfall here. Let's pick that up. And we had a vitalet, which I've seen just over here. Where is it? Above the logs. A bit low. Try again. Oh, come on. Just while we're trying to capture this, actually. Oh, wow. Some other playthroughs that are really good of this game. They're quite different to mine. Queasy Crayfish, who's actually quite funny. He did one about 12 years ago from when I'm recording this. He has a kind of love-hate relationship with the game, but I must admit I thought his commentary could be quite funny sometimes. He kind of ended up not really enjoying the playthrough as much, I think, but he was playing the Dreamcast version. And then Cheeky Chunk does some fantastic speedruns of this game. A fellow Scots person, grown up in Canada, I think. And then From Our Basement Gaming did, like, I think 200 parts or something for this game. They were playing through it blind, doing 10-minute parts on the Dreamcast. Admittedly, I haven't watched all of their episodes because sometimes they get stuck in levels for ages. What the hell happened there? Things like that are a bit scary. So, I need to pick this up because they're pissing me off. Of course they put tons of poison fish there, because why wouldn't you? They're crap. Where's good fish? These good fish? Yes, they're perfect. I think that might be the right way to go. We've not checked out what this vision glyph has to say, so let's see what that's doing. Oh wow, okay. This is not where we are just now. The effects in this game are just really cool. Anyway, what that was showing us, we'll see a little bit later. It's kind of giving us a little bit of a hint for a bit later on in the game now. So we'll pick up the invisibility here. I think that might be all that we need to do. And let's say... Oh no. Just as well I got slightly lost there. There's a pair of air. Come on and... Come on. Let's go up here before this invisibility wears off. Here we go. So, best way to kind of deal with this guy is... Whoa, not like that. Basically just absolutely spam the analog stick around so that he cannot lock into you, because when he's powering up, you are in for an absolute shocker. I cannot see where the hell I'm going, so I'm going to calm down just a little bit. He's shot a rock, because why not? I think it is possible to go the wrong way somewhere here. And the music, of course, is just here to stress you the hell out. Don't hit one of those jellyfish, because you'll slow down to an absolute crawl. Why not? Why would they not put them in this chase scene? Oh, you stupid idiot. You know, he's just sort of chilling. Of course, put tons of the fish in the main bay, which can cure us, but put none here at the exit during the thing. He's just sniffing our ass, basically. I'm quite happy to let him just get stuck behind there. Do we have antidote fish here? Yes, we do. Thanking you. Bye-bye. See you later. I really should rename this Let's Play to Stumble Through, because that is seriously what's happening now. Did I say in the first episode that I've been playing this game for 23 years? I think I should really edit that out. So here we are, we've got past that Mori eel. He shot the ceiling down on his head, haha. And now we're at this rather bizarre looking wall, so let's see what the Guardian's got to say to it. The monster is behind you, but his curse lays in front. Okay, bit ominous. 2 pairs of the 6 holes will drain power of yours. Okay. Fair into the wall, I think. Time runs against you, but observance is key. Put your trust in your best friends and let them guide you to me. So just on the other side of this wall is Atlantis. This is the gateway pretty much to Atlantis from the scenic route that we've been happen to take. And referring to follow your friends, look for the guidance from your friends. If we push the buttons on the wall that have dolphins looking at them, then we will be opening the correct gates. If you don't do that, for example, if we do this one, you get absolutely mauled by whatever that was. Looked like volcano stuff, but it sounded a bit more like Ecco magic. We've got one more to get. Where are you? Is it literally just the 2 of them? Can I get through it now? Oh, cool. Thought there was 3. Oh. Ancient and impressionable. Inscrutable and unknowable. With one touch you become one, with the next one you touch. Okay, so what that's referring to is what we've seen in the vision glyph, thankfully. And in the middle here we have a very powerful power up, which is Metamorphosis. Try saying that fast. And just beyond it, we have the main gate to Atlantis. And I just realised that I've not been collecting any of the vitalates. Gonna have to go back and get them. So yeah, we've got this grate here, and just through it is Atlantis. But Ecco is far too large to get through there. But there is a fish swimming about, and I reckon he can fit through it. Before we do that, I'm just going to check on this vitalet that I've seen. Where is it? It was fairly obvious. Where's it gone? Right above the middle. Okay. I sincerely hope that we don't have to try and get the vitalets in that stupid eel chase. So I don't actually know where they are. Anyway, let me just go and get some air. And before we continue on, I'm just going to double check the vitalet locations. Okay, so you join me back after I have collected the second vitalet that was in the main chamber. So I did miss one, it was just underneath the waterfall. I didn't bother recording it because it was going to be a bit boring, me going all the way back. But in the process of doing that, I managed to get caught by the eel once trying to come back. And also went down the wrong tunnel, so went back to up and down, and then had to find the invisibility power up again to get back through the mirror. Of course, absolute fail there. We're just about to collect the fourth or third vitalet it should have been before we head through. So that was just above the gate that we came in through with the door puzzle. And then we have, I think, one more just to find in here. So is it here? Let's get some air. Is it here? Is it here? Oh, it's... See what I mean? What is that? Jammed practically in the geometry. They were cruel. Very cruel. Because, I mean, to get Ecco in and out here is actually a bit of a pain in the ass. Anyway, now that we've got that daft escapade out of the way, we are ready to start our shape-shifting challenge. So let's touch Metamorphosis. Ecco's going to be yassified. Now we just need to find the fish. There we go. Now we can go through to the next level. Go through the grates. Come on. Go through. And there we are, finished with Up and Down and Roaring Forces. Here we are in Atlantis Lost. So, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.